If you've just opened a DaVinci Resolve 20 and you feel completely lost, don't worry. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to use DaVinci Resolve 20 step by step, from creating your first project all the way to exporting a finished video. And if this tutorial helps you out, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe for more easy editing guides. Let's start with the very first step. Open DaVinci Resolve 20 and on the startup screen, click New Project. This is where you begin every new edit. Give your project a clear name so you can find it later, then click Create. Once your project opens, you'll see the full DaVinci Resolve workspace, and it may look a little overwhelming at first, but don't worry, we're going to break it down one step at a time. Now move down to the media page at the bottom of the screen. This page is where you bring in all the files you want to use in your video. Here, you can import video clips, audio files, images, and anything else you need for your project. To do that, simply drag your files into the media pool. If a pop-up appears asking whether you want to match the project settings, click Change. That helps DaVinci Resolve set up your project correctly based on your footage. Next, switch over to the Edit page. This is the main page where most of your editing work will happen. On the left, you'll usually see your media, and at the bottom, you'll see the timeline. The timeline is where you build your final video by placing your clips in order. To begin editing, drag your clip from the media pool down onto the timeline. As soon as it lands there, you can start arranging and trimming it. If you want to cut a clip in the middle, move the playhead to the exact point where you want the cut. Then press Ctrl+B on Windows or Command+B on the Mac. That splits the clip right at the playhead, giving you more control over what stays and what gets removed. If there are parts you don't want, simply select those unwanted sections and press Delete. This is one of the most basic and important editing skills in DaVinci Resolve because it lets you clean up your footage and remove mistakes, pauses, or anything that doesn't belong in the final video. Once your main video is in place, you can add audio. To do that, just drag a music track or sound file onto a lower audio track in the timeline. Keeping music on a separate track helps you organize your edit and makes it easier to control the sound later. If the music is too loud or too quiet, you can adjust the audio level directly on the clip. Just find the volume line running across the audio clip and drag it up or down. Lower it if the music is overpowering your voice, or raise it if the audio feels too soft. Small adjustments here can make a huge difference in the final result. Now let's add some movement and polish. If you want a transition between two clips, open the effects library, go to video transitions, and drag one between the clips on the timeline. Transitions can help your video feel smoother, but use them carefully so your edit still looks clean and professional. To add text on screen, go to Titles and drag either text or text plus onto the timeline. Then you can customize the words, font, size, and position. This is great for titles, captions, callouts, or simple labels that help viewers follow along. If you want to change the look or placement of any clip, click on the clip and open the inspector in the top right corner. The inspector gives you access to useful controls like zoom, position, rotation, cropping, and more. This is where you can make your footage fit the frame exactly how you want it. When you're ready to improve the color of your video, go to the color page. This is where you can adjust brightness, contrast, shadows, highlights, and overall color balance. If your footage looks too dark, too flat, or just needs a little boost, the color wheels are a great place to start with basic corrections. If your audio needs a little more work, go to the Fairlight page. This is DaVinci Resolve's dedicated audio workspace, and it's perfect for fine-tuning sound, balancing levels, and making your voice or music sound cleaner and more professional. After your edit looks good and your audio is where you want it, the final step is exporting. Go to the Deliver page. Here, you can choose an export preset, and one of the easiest options for YouTube is YouTube 1080p. That preset gives you a solid starting point for a standard high-quality upload. Once your export settings are ready, click Add to Render Queue. Then, when you're ready to generate the final file, click Render All. DaVinci Resolve will process your video and create the finished export for you. And that's it. You've now learned the complete basic workflow of DaVinci Resolve 20. From opening a new project, importing media, editing clips, adding audio and text, adjusting color, working with sound, and exporting your final video. If this helped you understand the basics, make sure to like the video and subscribe for more beginner-friendly editing tutorials. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.